Alright.
So when I get running that, take those off, and then you can get the echo that you get down here. But you're literally 120 yards away.
I didn't know they dropped that far.
That is one of the very few east-west hills you'll find around here. All the rest of them are the drumlin carved out by the glaciers. I would assume north and south. So the rest of them aren't that bad. But I guess back when it was all underwater, that would have been a shelf, right? I guess that's the right word. If it was a lake or something, that's what it is. But yeah, there's very few. And it's cow pasture. Down here used to be cow pasture, but the last honest ice storm we had there, late 90s, early 2000s, it took so much down of the American wire that's over here. It goes all over there. The north fence line of the creek. It just took so much of that down. There's a culvert down there behind my mom's house. If I take the stack off of that trench, get on it. 1938, somewhere in there. I think it was put in so people that owned it at the time so they could bring their cows down here to graze. I used to have this field over there, and one farther down there. It used to be just those two, but when I put pasturing down here, I made two smaller. So there's 4 fields down here for a total of about 14 acres. 15 is about, they're little, but I tried to have one right here, but the deer just literally ate everything. Literally everything. Alright, so 372 and Johnny 2171. I'll take that 372 over that Johnny. This is light compared to both. Oh, they're the same size. Hey guys, boys, I'm gonna have it that one. These in the 620s, I mean, I think they're the only echoes that don't really need a port. Oh, I'm sure, but the smaller ones, you know, like I said before, Derek and I are the only two that know what my 4510 was like before. But after, it'll run with a mid-50s, no problem. They're very conservative, especially the smaller stuff. But I mean, this, you know, I wouldn't touch this if it was mine. I wouldn't. This is great. It's very well balanced. I love a perfect balanced saw, or a little back heavy. I don't like. No. Uh-oh, I'm getting handed the other one. I'm falling apart, so. Should start right up. forks?
They're on this side.
Wow. Bracken, you made me like cutting ash again. I purposely tried not to cut it this year because I'm sick of it, but yeah, this, wow. Wow. This, having run Tim's there and running this, there's definitely a bigger difference than what I got with my 4510. But I guess, you know, it's 2/3 more of the saw. I guess you would probably expect something like that. But, wow, that's incredible. And, I had a 372 clone for a while. And another guy here, he's got an actual 372. And, this thing's the same size, but, man, it's at least, feels like at least a couple pounds lighter. I mean, it's very light for its size, very well balanced. I mean, like perfect. And I love a perfect balance saw. I'll go a little butt heavy. I do not like nose heavy. I don't. But I mean, this is good solid ash yet. This is the one that got my 620 the other day. Thursday, actually. Wow, that's all I can say. Wow. I think I'm going to save this last little bit for my my new 620. So, pause it.